Welcome back, focused learners. For today's explainer, we're totally bypassing all that usual PR spin and the endless sports debates. Instead, we're going to look directly at the raw, unglamorous mechanics of high performance. We're exploring the architecture of greatness, specifically looking at Cristiano Ronaldo's path to mastery. Let's dive right in. While the world is asleep, Cristiano Ronaldo is in the gym. You know, that single sentence really sets an intense, almost machine-like pace for everything we're about to discuss today. This isn't about some natural gift just falling from the sky. No, this is about what happens in the dark, quiet hours when nobody is watching, and when absolutely everyone else is comfortably resting in bed. Look, I'm going to challenge you directly right out of the gate here. By the time we reach the end of this explainer, the crutches we all kind of rely on, the "I don't have time," or "I'm way too tired," or even "I just don't have the natural talent," they're going to be completely dismantled. We're getting rid of those excuses and replacing them with a concrete, undeniable blueprint for mastery.
Machine-like. Now, this isn't just some catchy phrase thrown around by overly enthusiastic fans. This is quite literally how Ronaldo's own coaches describe his daily training regime. We have this pervasive myth in our culture of the effortless genius, right? The person who just wakes up amazing. Well, actually, scratch that. The reality of his success completely shatters that myth. He operates like a finely tuned, meticulously programmed machine.
40. It's just a number, sure. But in the world of elite, highly competitive sports, especially for a forward where explosive speed and agility are absolute requirements, 40 is usually a pretty firm retirement age. Yet, here is Ronaldo, maintaining a world-class physical body at age 40. He hasn't just slowed down the biological clock, he has practically halted it through sheer force of will and routine. Now, let's cut that number in half, 20. The data actually shows us that most professional players cannot even maintain his level of physical conditioning when they are exactly half his age. Just think about that immense gap in dedication for a second. You've got 20-year-olds in the absolute prime of their biological youth who literally cannot keep up with the physical standards maintained by a 40-year-old. Youth is a gift, sure, but conditioning? That's a choice. Fans and professionals alike are constantly out there looking for the magic pill. They want the hidden supplement, the classified workout routine, or some secret shortcut that completely bypasses the pain. But you know what the real answer is? There is no secret formula. It just doesn't exist. So if there's no secret formula, what replaces it? Well, it's the machine-like routine. Let's take a look at the highly unglamorous mechanics of his daily life. It is the exact same routine, every single day. We're talking about a fixed sleep schedule, which incredibly involves taking up to 5 90-minute naps a day rather than one long block, all to meticulously optimize his recovery. Then there's a strict diet, broken into 6 micromeals a day, heavily focused on lean proteins with absolutely zero alcohol, and, of course, extra gym sessions. Not just the mandatory team practices, but the isolated, lonely extra hours. Repeating these hyper-specific foundational elements without fail is what actually forms the bedrock of his legendary status. It's like night and day when you look at this comparison. While other players are resting after an exhausting match, or out partying to celebrate a win and blow off some steam, Ronaldo is doing individual training. He is intensely focused on his physical recovery. He isn't making the choices of a typical peer. He's making the choices of a master who completely understands that every single hour counts. Now, to truly grasp this level of greatness, we need to shift our focus away from his physical body for a moment and look at his immense mental fortitude. We have to completely redefine discipline. Discipline is doing the work even when you really, really don't feel like it. And that right there is the core psychological shift. So many of us rely heavily on motivation. But motivation, it's just an emotion. It's fleeting. You wake up feeling great one day and terrible the next. True discipline means you don't need motivation every single day. It means that temporary feeling is entirely irrelevant to the action you're about to take. Talent gets you started, but discipline gets you to the finish line. Raw genetics and a natural knack for something are really just the starting block. It's your entry ticket into the game. But in literally any endeavor, talent is eventually going to fatigue. And when talent gets tired, only discipline crosses that tape. Admiring greatness from afar is fine, but applying its architecture to your own life is where the real value is at. So here is the ultimate takeaway for us. Build your habit. This machine-like mindset we've been talking about is highly transferable to absolutely anything you care about. You don't have to be a professional athlete at all.
You can build this relentless routine in your fitness, sure, but you can also build it in your career, pushing for that next level of mastery at work. Or you can apply it to any skill, learning a new language, mastering an instrument, writing a book. The mechanics of success are totally universal. So here is your action plan broken down into 2 micro-scale steps. Step 1, build one small routine today. Just one. Please don't try to overhaul your entire life overnight. Pick one thing. Step 2, follow it, whether you feel like it or not. That is the ultimate test. When the alarm goes off and the bed is warm and cozy, you execute the routine anyway. You adopt that machine-like mindset starting right now.
We've seen the architecture of how one man defies the odds through pure, unadulterated discipline. We've stripped away the excuses and looked at the very unglamorous truth of mastery. So I'm going to leave you with this bold question directly from our explainer today. If this motivated you, what is one habit you're starting tomorrow? Take a moment, lock that habit into your mind, and then go out and execute. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll catch you next time.